On an old farm in Brittany, in northwest France, live three French children, Marie, Pierre, and Jean. The time is early morning, when father sets out with grandfather to work all day long in the field. Soon it will be time for school. But first, Marie has a job to do at home. She always feeds the rabbits, and Pierre likes to go with her to help. This morning he has a bunch of greens for the speckled white rabbits. Father breeds the rabbits to sell, but Marie chooses this one as a pet for her little brother, and says, "Hold him gently, Pierre." Jean has a last look at his history book while waiting for school time, and Marie packs up the pinafore she will wear at school. Now to change shoes. Marie and Jean wear wooden shoes for work and play at home. They save their leather shoes for school, for church, and for special occasions. Mother comes out to tell them it's time to leave, to say goodbye. And off they go. Pierre can only go as far as the gate, but one day he will go with Marie and Jean up the road that leads to the school in the village. He watches a neighbor driving his cows down the road to the pasture, as he does every morning. He feels a little lonely at home without his brother and sister, but now he has the baby rabbit for company. In Marie's classroom at school, there's going to be a geography lesson, and everyone must look at the big map of Europe. Who knows what this part of France is called? Asks the teacher. Marie knows. It's Brittany, the part of the country in which she lives. Now, can Marie find the capital of France? Yes, Paris, on the River Seine. Can she find the town nearest her own village? Not quite right. Here it is, and its name is Dinan, a busy market town, once a stronghold of the Dukes of Brittany. School over, Marie and Jean arrive home to find their father unloading the farm cart after his day in the field. Pierre has been looking forward to this time all day. He loves the big horse and helps father by leading him away to the stable. Off come the school shoes and on go the home shoes. Mother has been busy today churning milk into butter. Inside the churn, the butter has collected at the top of the buttermilk. Mother lifts it out into a wooden bowl. With a wooden spoon, she works it into a solid lump, while Marie pours on cool water, which helps to make the butter firm. Now it is ready to eat, but Mother has not quite finished. Marie gazes fascinated as her mother shapes the pat of butter with the spoon and marks out a pattern around the top. Jean's task is to bring in from the pasture the cows that give the family milk to drink and to make the butter that Mother has been churning. While he takes them to the cowshed, Mother gets the supper. The whole meal is cooked over the fire on the hearth. Marie helps a little and hopes to learn by watching her mother how to become a good cook. Jean, father, and grandfather have finished work for the day, and they're ready for the evening meal. Everyone waits for father to bless the bread and cut the first slices from the big loaf. It seems to Mother that Pierre may need some help, so Marie shows the way to use the knife and fork he's finding such a trouble. You really must eat properly, says Mother. Yes, but fingers are so much easier. And Marie comes to the rescue again. Tomorrow will be Thursday. In Brittany, this is market day, and there's no school. It is also Marie's birthday, so next morning as a special treat, the three children set off with Mother in the trap, with vegetables to sell in the market at Dinan. Their journey takes them past an old castle. Long ago, the lord of this castle owned all the surrounding lands, and the peasants worked for him. But today, most of the farmers of Brittany possess their own land. Through the countryside and over a high stone bridge, the road to Dinan at last leads through an old gate in the city wall. Inside the town, Mother, Marie, Jean, and Pierre drive along the cobbled streets and onto the busy marketplace. Here they set out on a stall cauliflower they have grown on the farm. One of Mother's friends calls her over to look at a piece of lace she has made. It's a beautiful piece of work. The making of beautiful lace is an old craft in France. But Mother cannot stay. She has much to sell, and as she attends to her first customer, the children go off to look at the shop windows. Jean likes this window best, and he always comes here to look at the saints and heroes carved in wood. But Marie prefers another window, this one, filled with dolls dressed in the costumes worn by people who lived in Brittany long ago. She admires this doll, wearing the kind of dress that her own grandmother used to wear. But this is her great favorite, dressed like the bagpipers, who sometimes play for country dances in Brittany. How she would love to have a bagpiper doll. But it's time to go. It's noon, and Mother will be finished with the market and preparing to start for home. And she's already in the trap waiting for them. As Marie clambers up, she finds in her mother's basket her birthday gift. A bagpiper doll. Now, once more along the cobbled streets, they start their journey home, along the road that leads back past the old castle. Marie, Jean, and Pierre, three French children who live on a farm in Brittany, in the northwestern part of France.